Hey, hi, and welcome to another weekly connection. So this one's going to be led by Lord Kutumi. It's been Lord Mahay and the whole crew lately, but Lord Kutumi, this is his area, and he wants to talk about the fact that we are the ones we've been waiting for, that we are the ones that we've been waiting for to bring about change and to shift and to get out of the 3D war and anger and fear paradigm. So I started talking about transition when I was 10, and it's been a very long journey. There's no doubt about that, but it's a short journey in terms of cosmos, long journey in terms of a lifetime, because that's pretty much my whole life. So we have to understand that first we start out as star children. The star child has the ability and higher consciousness and more lifetimes of understandings. But every time you come into a life, you have to reestablish your consciousness. You don't just pick up where you left off. You have to walk your talk, prove that you know it, and you get tested, right? Challenged so that you choose. Because it's about free will and choice after all, there is destiny. That's kind of like the blueprint. But the free will and choice is what colors it in, creates what rooms in the house you want and where they want them. So it is through our free will and choice that we need to reestablish our consciousness in each and every lifetime. No matter who you are, Jesus had to do it, Buddha had to do it, you have to do it. But now, as you get to a point, you come to a place where we now refer to you as light seed. By light seed, we mean that you have chosen light, that you have come over the obstacles of reestablishing yourself, whatever level that is. It doesn't need to be, maximum or anything, just the reestablishment of what you know and understand. And now we are here, and we all came here. There's such a large number of star children and light seeds on the planet for exactly the reason that we always knew, and that is to dissolve the error through you and through me. See, we dissolve the error by bringing the ego back to love. The error was brought about by the ego serving ego. That never occurred before. So it's been a huge growing experience for every kind of celestial. It's expanded to every kind of being, not just mortal beings. Crazy ride. Been a very crazy ride. But we're at the end of it now. And Earth is the origin of this paradigm. And so it has to be on Earth that it is dissolved, which is why you're here. You're here because you're here to make sure that we shift out the ego-based error to 20%. So 80% of it is being dissolved through your consciousness and my consciousness. So we are the ones we have been waiting for. And we are doing it with every breath that we take and every positive thought you have. And if you have a negative thought, the dissolving of that thought. If a negative thought doesn't have anyone to cha-cha with, there's no connection, falls, ceases to exist. A negative thought can only exist ego to ego. So we are here to dissolve that in ourselves and in all humanity. And we're doing a darn good job. And we have to work on it every single day. And we talk about dissolving the cha-cha of 3D. We're not letting the ego run the show anymore. So let's do it. So I'm going to spray with the aura. And I'm going to get rid of anything that might be glomming onto me. Could be my thoughts. Could be your thoughts. Doesn't matter. Not a judgment. Just a cleaning up. It's just like, do you judge yourself about how dirty you are when you take a shower? No, you just go take a shower. So we don't think about how glommy we are or who glommed what or what did what. We just take a shower and we get ourselves to that place of light. So that's what the aura spray does. It clears off anything off your aura. From you or not, doesn't matter. And then we take the cosmic thrust oil. I grabbed the wrong one again. Perfect score. We take the cosmic thrust oil and we take 1 drop, which is my favorite tool, and we rub our hands together. Get the esters moving. Bring it up through your aura. Cup your hands together. Oh, and just take that deep breath in. And now this connects you, heaven and earth, and it connects us through the airwaves now. So we use the ascension oil, which is this one, on our third eye, nice clockwise circle, then under the nose and on the throat. And that will dissolve the calcium deposits and any debris you may have that are blocking your third eye going into your pituitary pineal gland and hypothalamus. So we get rid of those old patterns that the ego really likes those old patterns. Wants you to feel comfortable with them. But no, that's not our job as star children. Our job is to break out of those old patterns, out of the old ego-based self, and develop, okay, it's love, kindness, and compassion now, isn't it? Yeah, because that's all there really is. And in the tapestry of 5D, there is no anger, there is no war, there actually isn't any money. That's hard for people to understand. But once you've worked with the light and you've gotten away from the 3D paradigm, it's totally understandable. So this is where we're going, and we're manifesting it. And you don't have to understand or know how that's going to happen. You only know that it is happening, that we are turning light. So our job is to bring that light in. So we bring it from source, that yummy gold light. We really like the feel of that light coming in from source. And you want to wear your light shield 24/7 or your tube if you've taken luminous energy. And down and out your feet into the earth, to the mother. She grabs onto your tether, holds onto you. You are now tethered, heaven and earth. And we bring our tether around the grid, which is the energy of the mother, so that we can really feel and make this ride smooth. We bring it up our back to source, and now we orbit. It's very important to have our orbit on and our ground on, because in case you haven't noticed, the earth is rocking, humanity is crazy, some humanity is crazy. But you know, the light seeds, the light star children outnumber those that are still ego-based, even though if you turn on the news, it looks like that's all there is. But remember, the ego wants to build that in you. So when you watch any kind of news, any kind of programming, they're designed to build ego-based cha-cha, because that's what they thrive on, drama. So when we look at the news, we have to see through the news, see through the smoke and mirrors, and know that we just need to just send as much love and light to those suffering on the planet as we can. This is our job as light seeds, to be the light, to spread the light. So we bring that light around and around, and now we bring it up and we shine it out like a rainbow, a waterfall, through our 12 auras. And the well of the mother that sits below the root helps you understand others. Even if they're cuckoo, you understand. And the root chakra, we are getting rid of all of those old programs that the ego loves, just loves it, to respond to. We've all seen people where drama seems to be their lifelong pilgrimage. One drama after another, after another. And that's because that's what they identify with. So we just keep sending light. And we make this journey one of smooth sailing. And we don't identify with the ego any longer. And the ego only identifies with love and not chaos. And we bring it in there. And all that root stuff is gone. And the sacral stuff is gone. And that we're no longer reacting to the 3D paradigm of drama, of dictation, of my way, your way. There is no my way, your way. May be hard to conceive, may be hard to understand. But when we come from love, kindness, and compassion, the only way is with love, kindness, and compassion. Not a dictate, not a dogma, not something written in anywhere. So we make sure that we're coming from that loving place that understands every point of view. I find religion interesting because they all say the same thing, but yet they all fight each other. I don't get it. So we understand and we send love to those that are holding on to the old paradigm. And we as light scenes shine and beam that light in all that we are. And we feel that on our spleen, where we use conscious use of power. We have that love and light to remove all conflict. Any conflict that you have, you use conscious use of power. And it shifts and it changes. And you send that light, that understanding, that knowledge out the solar plexus. And other people are like, I want that light, I want that love. And then someone does something really horrible and you don't understand, and you sits right on the empathic shield on your liver, and you wear your shield and you view that action. And you understand that action from a light point of view. And it allows you not to get drawn into fear and anger. And then you send that light and your understanding out your heart so that everybody gets to share in what you have learned. And our intention is to create a kind and loving world, free of ego drama, in a world where the ego is in love, and where our expression is love. Feel that light in your body. Allow it to transcend you to a higher vibration, because humanity is elevating rapidly, very, very rapidly. And we want our world to be one of love. We don't tell anyone what to do or what to believe in the fifth dimension. There is no need. Because everyone knows and feels love. And our third eye knows it. You know it. You know you're doing your job, and you know you're doing a good job. And your crown radiates that, so that you're a light beam for others to come and munch and crunch. That golden aura sitting outside, so you're in this cocoon of light. Let them munch and crunch that light. You're the provider, and you get the most juice. So you get the most benefit. And your telepathic notch is getting stronger and stronger. We're getting ready. It's getting there. And you want to radiate that light out 18 inches, 20 inches, so that you have enough juice to not get cranky. Because when people come at you with their cha-cha all the time, you can kind of get cranky. So in order to not get cranky, it's important that you have enough of this light, that you are light enough. And remember, you have the remote control. So if you don't want to empath someone, for goodness sakes, hit the off button. You as an empath do not need to empath anybody. All you need to do is provide the light. That's all your job is. And if you don't understand something, if something really irks you, then you radiate that light on that shield and you understand. You come to a place of understanding another person's actions. We don't condone it, of course, but we understand it. And we send that light out to that person through our heart and solar plexus so that they understand and they stop doing cha-cha. So wear the shield. You walk around in a cocoon of light. First of all and foremost, to protect and fill you with light, and then to share it with others who need light so desperately. And this is our wonderful job as the light seed you are. And we are doing our job, doggone well, and succeeding. So keep up the good work. I'll see you next time.